Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like your reflection aged overnight? Maybe it's the fine lines around your eyes, the dullness in your skin, or the sagging that wasn't there just a few months ago. You've tried the creams, the serums, the powders that promise miracles. Some cost as much as your monthly utility bill. Yet nothing seems to truly reverse the signs of time. As a physician who has spent over 2 decades studying the intricate relationship between nutrition, skin health, and aging, I meet patients in their 40s, 50s, and beyond who are desperate to feel and look young again. And here's what I often tell them. What if your anti-aging routine is actually aging you faster? It sounds controversial, maybe even unsettling, but it's the truth for many. Marketing has convinced us that anti-aging is all about what we put on our skin. Collagen creams, peptide powders, fancy serums infused with gold and snail mucus. But inside my clinic walls, I've witnessed something far more profound and effective. What you feed your body does more to preserve youth than anything you apply externally. Let me share a quick story. Years ago, I had a patient named Lisa. She was 52, vibrant, but exhausted by the beauty industry's endless promises. She came to me after spending nearly $800 in 1 year on supplements and creams. Her skin was still dry, her joints ached, and she felt old despite her efforts. We made one simple change, something you'll learn about today, and in 3 months, her skin looked healthier, her energy soared, and even her hair grew thicker. No magic pills. No overpriced potions. Just science and common sense. In this video, I'm going to dismantle some of the biggest myths surrounding collagen, show you what your skin really needs to stay firm and radiant, and introduce you to a natural, time-tested strategy that works from the inside out. Whether you're a 45-year-old man looking to restore vitality or a 60-year-old woman hoping to glow again, this is for you. Because aging beautifully isn't about turning back the clock, it's about feeding the body what it's been asking for all along. Let's get into it. Collagen is often called the glue that holds the body together, and that's not just poetic. It's the most abundant protein in your body, forming the scaffolding of your skin, bones, tendons, ligaments, and even your blood vessels. Think of it like the steel rebar inside concrete. Without it, everything weakens, sags, or cracks. In your 20s, your body produces collagen effortlessly. But by the time you hit 40, that production begins to slow, and lifestyle stressors like UV exposure, smoking, air pollution, poor diet, and even emotional stress accelerate the decline. Each decade after that, you lose more unless you take action. I recall a patient, George, who came in at 57 complaining of aching knees and slow healing cuts from gardening. I used to bounce back like a teenager, he said, but those days were long gone. What he didn't realize was that collagen loss wasn't just about wrinkles. It was impacting his joints, connective tissue, and even his vascular health. Here's the thing, collagen doesn't just make you look younger. It helps you move younger, heal faster, and live stronger. And yet, most people don't even know they're losing it until it's already showing on their face and felt in their bones. In today's health and beauty world, collagen peptides are marketed like the holy grail of anti-aging. You see them everywhere, from $60 tubs at high-end health stores to collagen-infused coffee and snack bars. The promise is enticing. Consume collagen, and your skin, joints, and hair will magically rewind 20 years. But let's pause for a second. If eating collagen gave you more collagen, then wouldn't eating brains make you smarter? That may sound absurd, but it's the same flawed logic. Just because something contains collagen doesn't mean your body uses it the way marketers claim. Collagen is a protein made of amino acids, and like all proteins, it's broken down in the digestive tract before it ever gets near your skin or joints. Let's take a quick history lesson. Back in the 1700s, British sailors, nicknamed limeys, suffered terribly from a mysterious disease. Their gums bled, wounds refused to heal, and they often died at sea. Why? They lacked vitamin C. Not protein. Not collagen. Vitamin C, the key nutrient that allows your body to build and repair collagen. Now consider Amy, one of my patients, a 49-year-old executive who spent over $900 in a year on collagen powders. She was frustrated that her skin still felt dry, and her knees still ached after long walks. When we tested her nutrient levels, she was critically low in vitamin C, despite her perfect diet. We focused on replenishing that first. Within weeks, she noticed her skin softening and her joint pain improving. Here's the truth. You don't need to eat collagen. You need to give your body the raw materials and cofactors, especially vitamin C, to make its own. Don't be fooled by clever labels or celebrity endorsements. Your body's wisdom and biology haven't changed, just the marketing. While collagen may be the celebrity of the anti-aging world, the real star working behind the scenes is vitamin C. Without it, your body simply cannot build collagen, no matter how much protein or collagen powder you consume. Think of collagen like a brick wall. The amino acids are the bricks, but vitamin C is the mortar. It holds everything together. Biochemically speaking, vitamin C is essential for a process called hydroxylation, which strengthens the collagen matrix by helping the amino acids proline and lysine form stable, triple-helix collagen structures. Without vitamin C, those collagen strands fall apart like wet tissue. This isn't just theory, it's reality I've seen again and again in clinical practice. I once treated a patient named Mark, a 62-year-old with diabetes who underwent foot surgery. His wound wasn't healing well, and antibiotics weren't making a difference. When we looked deeper, his vitamin C levels were dangerously low. After a few weeks of targeted vitamin C support, both oral and dietary, his wound began to close, inflammation dropped, and tissue began to regenerate. No exotic creams. No expensive powders. Just the right nutrient. And here's why it matters. Free radicals, those invisible troublemakers created by UV rays, smoking, air pollution, and stress, damage collagen. Vitamin C is one of your most powerful antioxidants, neutralizing those free radicals before they break down your skin, blood vessels, and connective tissue. It also regenerates other antioxidants like vitamin E, further protecting your skin. Yet most people think of vitamin C only when they have a cold. That's a mistake. Vitamin C supports the brain, blood vessels, immune function, and yes, skin integrity. Let me share a cautionary tale. Maria, a longtime smoker in her early 50s, came to me with recurring bruises on her arms and legs, despite having no injury. Her skin tore easily and her dentist noted bleeding gums. The culprit? Chronic vitamin C deficiency from years of smoking, which increases the body's need for antioxidants dramatically. Once we restored her vitamin C levels through a combination of food and supplementation, her bruising stopped, her skin became more resilient, and she finally felt she had a handle on her aging. Food first is always my approach. Citrus fruits, papayas, strawberries, bell peppers, and kiwis are all rich in vitamin C, but not all supplements are created equal. Some are poorly absorbed, others lose potency over time. I often recommend divided doses throughout the day or liposomal formulations for better absorption, especially in patients under stress or with chronic illness. In truth, vitamin C isn't just a cold fighter. It's your collagen co-pilot, your skin's defense system, and one of the most underappreciated anti-aging nutrients we have. If you're over 40 and not paying attention to your vitamin C intake, you may be unintentionally fast-tracking your aging inside and out. When I was a child, my mother kept a humble aloe vera plant on the windowsill. Every time I had a scrape, sunburn, or pimple, she would slice a piece open and gently rub the cooling gel on my skin. At the time, I didn't understand why, it just felt soothing. But as I grew older and studied medicine, I realized that this modest plant held secrets no cream or serum on the shelf could replicate. Aloe vera isn't just folklore, it's packed with vitamins A, C, and E, along with enzymes, minerals, and amino acids that help reduce inflammation and stimulate local collagen production. For decades now, I've passed this tradition on to my patients, especially those frustrated with overpriced anti-aging creams that promise the world but deliver very little beyond surface-level hydration. Here's the thing, topical treatments can't fix what's broken inside. Skin aging doesn't begin at the surface, it begins deep in the dermal layer where collagen is produced and maintained. No $130 cream can penetrate deep enough to truly rebuild collagen if your body lacks the nutrients to make it. But when internal healing and topical support work hand in hand, that's when transformation happens. Aloe can soothe and support skin on the outside, but pair it with a vitamin C-rich diet and you'll notice changes that go beyond the mirror. Your skin becomes more elastic, your wounds heal faster, and your complexion gains a natural radiance no cream can bottle. So yes, I still keep an aloe vera plant in my kitchen, not just as a nod to my childhood, but because after all these years and all the science, I've seen that sometimes nature still does it best, especially when you support it from the inside out. So let me return to the question I asked at the beginning. What if your anti-aging routine is actually aging you faster? We've seen how collagen powders and expensive creams often fail, not because they're inherently useless, but because they ignore the real source of aging, what's happening inside your body. Collagen isn't built in a jar. It's built in your cells, using the raw materials you provide, chief among them, vitamin C. This journey to healthier skin, stronger joints, and a more youthful glow doesn't require magic, luxury products, or celebrity-endorsed supplements. It requires understanding your body's biology and supporting it from the inside out. True anti-aging isn't about surface fixes. It's about deep nourishment, cellular repair, and functional strength. And here's the beautiful part. It's never too late. Aging isn't a curse. It's a biological process that you can influence. Every time you choose fresh fruit over processed snacks, every time you nourish your skin with aloe instead of masking it with chemicals, you're sending your body a signal. Repair, regenerate, restore. You don't have to spend a fortune to look and feel amazing in your 40s, 50s, or 60s. You just need to give your body what it's been asking for all along. If this message resonated with you, I invite you to subscribe or follow along as we dive deeper into other essential anti-aging nutrients like zinc, vitamin E, and protein folding, all of which play powerful roles in restoring vitality. Because your best years aren't behind you, they're waiting for you to reclaim them. And with the right tools, you absolutely can.